Hello all, this is Pavithra. Today I come up with the topic allegations and mixtures. Now, allegations and mixture is one of the simple topic, and uh, you can use this formula for any of the topics. Whether you are calculating profit and loss, time and work, simple interest and compound interest, averages, any of percentages, any of the topic, you can use this formula. Okay, now here this is not like a formula, no need to verify. Okay, now here for example, there will be sugarcane juice is there. Okay, now one is the cheaper one and another one is the dearer one. Okay, now cheaper one I am selling at 10 rupees per glass. Okay, now dearer one, costly one, I am selling it for 11 rupees per glass. Okay, now if I am mixing together cheaper one and as well as dearer one, I am selling it for 10.50 rupees. Now this is the mean value. We can say mean value is not like 10 plus 11 divided by 2. Okay, this is the dearer one and this is the cheaper one and this is the dearer one and this is the mean value. Okay, now to calculate this we have to calculate d minus m. That is 11 minus 10.50. It is giving the result as 0.50. Now to get this ratio, to get this value, we have to subtract 10.50 minus 10. It is giving the result as 0.50. Now in what ratio I am mixing? 1:1 ratio I am mixing. Okay, now similar to this question, gold 19 times as heavy as water and copper is 9 times as heavy as water. In what ratio these two metals are mixed? These two metals is mixed so that the mixture is 15 times as heavy as water. Both are mixing together. 15 times as heavy as water. In what ratio the person has to mix? Yes, in what ratio the person has to mix. Okay, now what you have to do is you have to subtract 15 minus 9. It is giving the result as 6. 19 minus 15, it is giving the result as 4. Now, what is the ratio the person has to mix? 3:2 ratio the person has to mix. Answer is option B. I hope you got some idea how to calculate this type of problems if both are mixing together, correct? Now, next, similarly, a vessel is holding 40 liters of milk. A vessel is holding 40 liters of milk and 4 liters of initially is taken out and 4 liters of added. 4 liters of water is added. Okay, initially 40 liters of milk is there and 4 liters of milk is removed and 4 liters of water is replaced. Okay, in first case. In next case, 5 liters of mixture is replaced with 5 liters of water. 5 liters are removed. 5 liters of milk is removed and replaced with water. And next case, 6 liters of mixture is replaced and 6 liters of water. Okay. Now the question is asking how much milk is removed in the vessel. How much milk is there in the vessel? 40 is cancelled out. 4 nines and 4 tens. 5 sevens and 5 eights. 2 fives and 2 17s. Correct. Now what is 9 into 7? 9 into 7 is equals to 63. 63 into 17 is equals to how much? 63 into 17. That is 7 into 3 is equals to 21. 6 into 7 is equals to 42 plus 3, 45. 6, 1, 7, 1, 0, 7, 1. Divided by 7 into 5 is equals to 40. Now this forgot about 1. 1070 divided by 4. Better calculation purpose I am doing like this. Now 107 divided by 4, it is giving the result as 4 2's 8, left with 2, 4, 6, 24, 26 point something. Can you fix my answer as option A? Correct? Yes or no? No need to calculate entirely because the person is not asking you what is the procedure you have approached. The person is asking just whether these 4 options is, which of the following option is suitable for the question. Correct? Now, next step. One type of liquid contains 25% of milk and another contains 30% of milk. A is filled with 6 parts of first liquid and 4 parts of second liquid. Okay. The question is asking percentage of milk in the new mixture. Total 6 parts are added and total 4 parts are added. 6 plus 4, 10. Correct. Now 25 into 6, 150, and this is 120 divided by 10. 120 divided by 10, we can say 15 plus 2 is equals to 15 plus 12 is equals to 27. Answer is option A, 27 percentage of milk in the new mixture. Next, two liquids A and B in the ratio 5 is to A is to B, A and B in the ratio 5 is to 1. And another container in container 1 and container 2 that is 1 is to 3 ratio. And both are mixed together. The resultant mixture is 1 is to 1 ratio. Now, in this case, you can go with any one of the things. You can go with A or you can go with B. Now, I'm going with B. Okay, B is somewhat quite simple, right? Simple numbers are there. Now, B, that is 1 out of total. How many parts are there? 5 plus 1, that is 6. Now, what about this 3 out of 4? 3 parts out of 3 plus 1 is equals to 4. Next, 1 out of 2 parts are there. Now, what is the LCM of 6, 4 and 2? That is 12. Into 12, into 12 and into 12. 6 into 2, 4 into 3 and 2 into 6. Now what is this? 2 and 3, 3 is 9 and this is 6. In what ratio? In what ratio the person has to mix? 3 is to 3 is to, this is 3 and this is 4. 3 is to 4 ratio the person has to mix. Answer is option D. You can go with A also. 5 out of 6, 5 out of 6, and this is 1 out of 4, 1 out of 4. Now again multiply with 12 and here also 12 and here also 12. This is 2 and this is 3 and this is 6. Now what about this 5 into 2, 10, 3 and this is 6. Now what is this 3 and what is this 2? Answer is 3 is to 4 ratio. You can consider with A or you can consider with B. Any one of the thing you will get the answer. Okay. Next. A vessel 80 liters is filled with milk and water. Okay, milk and water is there. Total 80 liters are there. In that, milk and water. Milk and water. Milk, 60 percentage of milk is there, and 40 percentage of 60 percentage of milk and 40 percentage of water is taken out from the vessel. Okay. Now, this is vessel. And remaining found that vessel is empty 55 percentage. 55 percentage is empty. And here how much 60 percentage of milk is removed and here 40 percentage of water is removed. Okay. Now, how much it is removed empty? Empty is 55 percentage. Correct. Now, for initially quantity of milk and water, how many liters of milk is there and how many liters of water is there? Yes, after removing, this is the middle value, right? After removing, how much you will left with? 55 percentage is empty. Now 40 minus 55, it is giving the 55, it is giving the result as 15 and this is 5. 1 is to 3 ratio, 3 is to 1 ratio, correct? Now the question is asking how much liters of milk and water is there? Total 80 liters. 3 plus 1 is equals to 4. If 4 parts is equals to 80 liters, now milk is 3 parts. 3 parts is equals to how much? 4 into 20. What is 4 into 20? 80. 3 into 20, 60. 60 liters. Can I fix my answer as option D? Now 1 part is equals to how much? 20 liters. 1 into 20, 20 liters. Answer is option D. Next. In a mixture, 150 liters milk and water. Ratio of milk and water in ratio 2 is to 1. Milk and water with ratio 2 is to 1. Total how many liters of mixture is there? 150 liters of mixture is there. Milk and water, that is 2 is to 1. Now my question is, how many liters of milk is there? Total 3 parts. If 3 parts is equals to 150 liters, 2 parts is equals to how much? Into 50. 3 into 50, 150. 2 into 50, 100. 100 liters of milk is there. And what about this? 50 liters of water is there. Now, water should be added. Water should be added so that the resultant mixture is 1 is to 2 ratio. Now, how many liters of water I have to add to get 1 is to 2 ratio? Now, this is 100 liters only. Now into 2, that is giving the result as 200. Correct? Now 100 and 200. 100 into 2 is equals to 200. Now how much I have to add here? 100 equal. Now what about this? How much I have to add? 150 liters if I am adding to get resultant ratio 1:2. Answer is option C. 150 liters I have to add. 100 plus 50. 150 plus 50, 200. Correct? No need to go with this method. 100 divided by 50 plus x. 50 plus x is equals to 1 by 200. 200 is equals to 50 plus x. 50 plus x. 200 minus 50 is equals to 150 is equals to 150 is equals to x. X is equals to 50. No need to calculate. By using common sense, we can say the answer 150, right? Next question. If 400 liters of milk solution, 30% of milk in it. This is somewhat quite complicated questions to get understand. Okay. Now total 400 liters of milk. Now in that 30% of milk is there. If 30% of milk is there, means can I say remaining for 70% of water is there? Can I say the ratio is 3:2 ratio? How much milk should be added so that resultant mixture is 60% solution? 60% solution. There is nothing but milk is 60%. Now can I say remaining 40% of water is there? Can I say the ratio is 3:2 ratio? 3:2 ratio. This is 3:7 ratio. 3:2 ratio. Now the question is asking how much milk should be added. How much milk should be added? Now to get, we have to make water equal. Here I am multiplying into 2. Here I am multiplying into 7. And here I am multiplying into 2. Here I am multiplying into 7. 3 into 2 is equals to 6. By I am multiplying, I am making water equal. So that I will get one idea that how much water, how much milk is added. Right? Now 3 into 2 is equals to 6. 7 into 2 is equals to 14. This is 21 and this is 40. Now here water is equal. Now here milk is added. Correct? Now initially, how many liters? 6 plus 14 plus 6 is equals to 20. 20 parts is equals to 400 liters. Now one part is equals to how much? 20 into 2. 20 into 20, 400. One part is equals to 20 liters. Now how much here added? 6 becomes 21. 6 becomes 21 means how much the people are adding? 15 parts. 15 into 20 is equals to how much? 300. Answer is option A. 300 liters of water is added. Milk is added. Okay. Next question. A bowl contains milk and water with ratio 1:x. Now 300 ml of mixture and 50 ml of water is added. After adding 50 ml of water, the ratio is changes to milk and water. The ratio is changes to 3:5. Means how many liters of after adding 50 ml of water. 50 ml of water. Now, how many liters of milk is there? How many liters of water is there? 7 parts is equals to 350. 7 into 50. 100 liters of milk is there and 250 liters of water is there. Correct? Now the question is asking initially what is the ratio? Here we are adding 50 ml of water. Sorry, this is ml. 50 ml of water. Correct? Minus 50. It is giving the result as 100 ml and this is giving the result as 200 ml. Now in what ratio the person is mixing? 1:2. Correct? Now initially 1:2 ratio is there. Okay. Next 1:2. Answer is x value is 2. Next, the ratio of mustard and palm. Mustard and palm. 3 samples, 2:1 ratio and 3:2 ratio and 5:3 ratio. Equal quantities of each samples mix it together. Mix it together. Okay. The proportion is mustard oil on palm oil in the new mixture. If both are mixed together, three samples are mixing together, what is the resultant value the person is asking? Don't confuse. Okay. Now here total how many parts are there? 3 parts. Here total 6 parts. And here total 15 parts. Correct. Now here multiply. Total 8 parts. This is 5. Correct. Now here multiply 8 into 5. What is 8 into 5? 40. Now here multiply remaining 2. Remaining 2, that is 8 into 3 is equals to 24. 8 into 3 is equals to 24. Now what about this remaining 2 multiply? 15. Correct. Now multiply this with the numbers. 40 into 2 is equals to 80. 40 into 1 is equals to 40. 40 into 1 is equals to 40. 24 into 3 is equals to 24 into 3 is equals to how much? 20 into 3, 60. 60 plus 72. Correct? 72. Now what about this 24 into 2 is equals to 48. 75. 15 into 3 is equals to 45. 75 and 45. Now what is the total here? 40 plus 48 plus 45. It is giving the result as 133. And what about this? 80 plus 72. 80 plus 72, it is giving the result as 152. 152 plus 75, it is giving the result as 227. Answer is 227 is to 133. Option D. Yes. Next question. This is not similar to the previous question. The question is asking here, see the word, in what proportion should the solution two vessels are mixed to achieve 2:1 ratio? Yes. Now this is one container consists of milk, consists of petrol and kerosene 7:3. And this is another container consists of petrol and kerosene 5:4. And both are mixing together. The ratio is 2:1 ratio. In what proportion the person has to mix? Okay. In what proportion the person has to mix? You can consider any one of the things. You can go with petrol or you can go with kerosene. Okay. Now this is 3 out of 10 into 3 out of 10. And what about this 4 out of 9? I'm going with only petrol. 3 parts out of 3 plus 7 is equals to 10. 4 parts out of 4 plus 5 is equals to 9. And both are mixing together. Together, 1 part out of 3. Now, what is the LCM of 10, 9 and 3? That is 90 into 90. And here also into 90 and here also into 90. 10 into 9, 9 into 10, 10 3 into 30. 27, 27 correct? 27 and this is 40 and this is 30. And what about this 10 and what about this 3? In what ratio the person has to mix? In what proportion? 10:3. Yes. Next. This is also similar to the previous question. 2 bottles contain acid and water 2:5. And the second bottle acid and water 7:3. In what ratio contain second bottles mixed so that the resultant mixture is 2:3? Correct. Now I am going with the acid. 2 out of 2 plus 5 is equals to 7. 7 out of 10. 2 out of 5. Now here what is the LCM here? 70. 70 and here also 70. 70 tens, 10 sevens, 5 ones and 5 fours. 10 into 2 is equals to 20. 7 into 7 is equals to 49. 28. Correct. Now this is 8. 20 minus 28, it is giving the result as 8. 49 minus 28, it is giving the result as 21. Can I fix my answer is 21:8 ratio the person is mixing? Answer is option C. Now, ratio of milk and water in the beaker, already I have discussed this question. 140 liters of mixture and 40 liters of water is added. So the total is 180 liters. And after adding 40 liters of water, the ratio is changes to 1:2 ratio. 1:2 ratio milk and water is 1:2 ratio. How many liters of milk is there? Total 3 parts. 3 parts is equals to 180 into 60 means 60 liters of milk is there. And what about water? 120 liters of water is there. Okay. Now here we are adding 40 liters of water. That is the reason here I am removing 40. And what about this 80? Yes, 0 is cancelled out. 3 and this is 4. In what ratio? 3:4 ratio. What is the value of x? X is equals to 4. Yes. Next question. This is practice question, homework question. And please submit your answers through chat box. Like what we can say, comment box. Okay. And thank you. Please do subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you.